Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Software Inc. I'm, of course, the ConflictNerd, and today, I have an idea. And if you watched the previous episode, you know what that idea is. Today, I would like to make the Crapple Cloud. And the Crapple Cloud is going to be this amazing thing where we develop a bunch of software, we hold on to it until it's all done, and then release it at the same time for a really good price, like a really low price, and just see if we can get everyone to buy it. I was considering doing open source, but I'm not going to. I want there to be a price because I want to make at least some money on this project, and then we will have a look at doing some open source stuff. So, let's get right to it. We're not actually going to use we're not going to be able to use a new visual tool for the audio tool that we'll do, so we're going to have to deal with that. But what we'll do is we'll start with a visual tool. It's not going to be an original IP. It's going to be Eyeglass. It's going to be Eyeglass CC for Crapple Cloud, and it's going to be running on, of course, all of our operating systems. So, let's get that in there. Let's get all this stuff in there. And that seems good to me. Category's fine. The server it's going to run on is the main dev server. And I'm going to set this at £15. Because, yeah, we're just going to do £15 and we're going to see how it goes. And what we're actually going to do with all of this is we're actually going to give this to the just everyone. Everyone is going to have an opportunity to work on this entire project. There's 5 teams working on Eyeglass CC. That's going to be a little bit crazy. I guess we can market it. I guess that's okay. We'll give it to Marketing 1, and we'll give it to Marketing 2. And we'll start that campaign. I would like to pause the game, though, because what I'm going to do is, like I said, get everything developing at the same time, and then we're good to just let this stuff go. This should be really interesting, though. I'm curious to see how this goes. So this is going to be using Eyeglass 5. This is going to be, I guess, Crapple Music CC as well. So we'll go ahead and do CC. This is going to be running on, of course, all of our operating systems, which is kind of great. Someone did have the idea. Someone commented, I can't remember who it was, but the idea was that I should basically make some software that is for every single operating system that will let me have, you know, the most modern design features, the most modern features, I suppose, but make it for everything that I possibly can and see how it sells. I do like that idea, and I might do it eventually, but right now I think my focus will absolutely be on, I just like the idea of the Crapple Cloud. I think it's a really interesting idea. So what we'll do is we will just cut, you know, me getting all of these ready to go. We'll cut that out of the video because this is not going to be exciting to watch. Well, I guess this works. We have Eyeglass CC, Crapple Music CC, Kryptonite 4, and Evil Alarm CC all being worked on. Actually, remarkably quickly as well. That's kind of nice to see how quickly those are going up there. Hopefully, Marketing 2 can deal with the marketing and all this stuff. We do, of course, have the night team. Oh, wow, that frame rate there. We do, of course, have the night team working on this stuff as well. So, development does continue into the night. We don't have to worry too much about that slowing down anytime soon. Let's have a little bit of a look at our money currently. Crap Droid is bringing in £6.2 million. Crapintosh ME is bringing in £33.3 million. El Crapitan is bringing in 76.8. We have 1.1 on Eyeglass 5, Kryptonite 3 is 1.5, £404,000 on Shitties in Motion. Crapball 2003 is on 3.4, Conflict Theft Auto, is that 4? I don't know, is 2.6, 1.3 on World of Warcrap, and Evil Alarm 4 there on 1.6. That's not so bad. That is reasonable. I would like to have a little bit of a look. Yeah, Conflict Theft Auto 4 still hasn't sold 1 million units. That's a little bit disappointing. World of Warcrap is 351,000 units there. That's not all that great either. Both are being outsold by Shitties in Motion, which I suppose is £5, but that's still a little bit disappointing. yeah, that's not all that great. What I will say is the pricing of all of these things, I believe, if I remember correctly, I know I said Eyeglass CC and Crapple Music to be £15. Kryptonite is £200 because it suggested 300 as the price, and I think I set Evil Alarm CC to be £15 as well. So hopefully I set those prices correctly, because I'll be a little bit annoyed if I didn't. But any second now we should have our staff coming back to work, which is absolutely fantastic. Those guys are going to get on with well, we'll have some marketing getting done, which is nice, and that should mean that all the marketing clears up. And then, of course, we have the development there, which I can now expand, which is lovely. And it's going to be a close one between these two. It looks like Crapple Music is actually going to be the one that gets moved into Alpha first. So this is going to take a little while. I want to take all of those guys off of there. I want to take the designers off of there. I want to take the designers. This is going to take a while. There's going to be a lot of teams working on this. There we go. That's yeah. That's a lot of teams working on that. Let's go ahead and push this. Wow, that's going super quickly. Let's push this into Alpha as well. So it turns out these are all ready to release here in November of 2002. That took no time at all to get done. So I will just go ahead and release all of these and get it out of the way immediately. I will just give it all to the various marketing teams that we have. So we'll give it to those guys. Oh god, this is going to be a little bit annoying to assign the support team to all of this, because I have to unassign all of these teams. Also, the support team may need a little bit of expanding, because they are going to have a lot of work. Yeah, that might be a little bit much for them, but whatever, it should be fine. We'll go ahead and just get this marketed everywhere and get the various teams assigned to their jobs, and then I think I actually have a little bit of building that I would like to do. So start that marketing campaign, then go ahead and knock all of these guys out of that job and give it to support, as we do. There we go, take those guys out of there and take the core team out of there as well. Oh, this is going to take a little bit. It's going to be tedious as hell. Okay, so this is all assigned correctly. Support team's dealing with this, and the marketing teams are dealing with that, but I would actually like to build a new building before we go ahead and release all of this. I would like to build a fairly boring-looking building. I'll give it that. It's not going to be all that exciting-looking, but it's going to serve a pretty good purpose for the company here. So we'll do just along there. We'll do, say, whatever. We'll do, I guess, 10. We'll do this again. We'll go 10 units that way, and 10 units that way as well, and bring it down and connect it like that. It's going to be boring as hell. That's the key thing here. It's going to be boring as hell. Also, I realize I built exactly the same shape as the base of these buildings. That wasn't intentional, but, well, I guess we'll allow it. It's fine. And I realize I really shouldn't have built it like this at all anyway. This was not a clever design for what I want to do. So what I'm going to try and do is actually give this, I guess, some kind of clever design to make it look interesting. So if I go like this and sort of make a corner there. Oh wow, my game is it's going a little bit slow, which is interesting. It's having some trouble. It may be because of the number of employees that I currently have, but that's all right. Yeah, these things happen. It's all right. We'll do this. We'll do this, and we'll do this. Okay, so that should be fine. What I'll now do is sort of, oh, I can't build rooms inside of rooms. Well, I can just delete that one, and we're good. So, what I would now like to do is something like, no. This to there, around like this kind of thing. So that should be okay. And then I should, in theory, be able to build on top of this, if I'm not mistaken. So if I go to there and just drag that out, can I do that? I can, and I'm actually okay with that. So that's completely fine. These are just going to be supports. So I'll select these and make them just completely dark on the inside. So the interior is just going to be black on the walls and black on the floors. And we'll deal with the exterior eventually. I think the exterior is probably not all that important at the moment. So basically, what I've decided to do is build some kind of, well, what's going to house two things. This building's going to house a slightly bigger support team, which I think is incredibly important at this point, considering we just released 4 pieces of software, which are all going to need supported. What this is also going to do is house a bunch of servers so that I can move them out of the main buildings and potentially hire more members of staff. So this floor is going to be for support. Basically, this elevator will take you straight into the support offices, and this elevator here will take you to this corridor, which takes you up to the various server rooms that we're going to have. So what I'm going to do is fill this with servers and probably link them all. So each floor is actually going to be its own sort of server space, I suppose, rather than each floor being linked to the next floor, so that every... basically, each floor is going to be one server, one very, very strong server. That's the plan, at least. We'll see how well that goes. I'm not actually convinced this will be as strong as I'd like it to be, honestly. I'm realizing it may not quite be what I want it to be. At least I'm going to have to put the servers against the bloody windows if I want it to be that strong, so that's a little bit annoying. But I guess just so I can use my space well, I should probably put the servers against the windows, because I really don't want to, I don't want to waste too much space in here, basically, so we'll do that. That's a fairly chunky space of servers, so we're just going to do the same on this side, like so. And then all we have to do is... Did I do the... Why did I do the servers here? I think I flipped them like that, didn't I? Then all we have to do is copy this floor. Well, we have to link all the servers and then copy the floor, but that's not too much work, really. What may end up being a bit much work will be for the IT guys or the maintenance guys that have to deal with this building, because this is going to be... This is going to have a lot of servers, is what I'm saying. So that's reasonable to me. What I'll do is put a bunch of ceiling fans in here. Even though I'm going to do AC on this building, I think a lot of ceiling fans is probably a good idea. Then do some lights in here. And I'll just make it nighttime so I can see just how dark this is going to end up being. So, I'll do that. And do that, and I guess I'll do lights every little bit there so that it's, you know, it's a nice bright space at least. I think that's going to be important, so we'll do that and that, and that, then that, then a gap of 2, wasn't it? Yep, gap of 2, then 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that seems decent to me. This structure is going to be interesting, to say the least. So we'll select all of these servers, all the servers in there, and we'll link them together. I don't know what that's going to be called, but that should just duplicate all of that. This is probably going to lag like crazy when I try to clone this, but it should be worth it in the end. Not so bad, actually. Are they linked together? No, they're not. Okay, so I need to link all of those as well. So we'll select all the servers in there and connect them. So oh god, I put it in the wrong bloody place, didn't I? Hold on, delete that. That was not correct at all. That was terrible. We'll select this again. Then we will use the clone tool properly this time to do that. And we're good. That's not so bad. We'll select all these and we will connect them. And then we're going to do this a couple more times. Okay, so what I've done is we have the dev server here. This is going to be taking over for all of the development. This is now the OS server, and these 2 floors are the running server. And what that is basically the server that will have anything on it that has been released and is being used. Now, of course, we don't actually have a server here for the crap store, which, honestly, I'm okay with that. I don't think I'm too worried about that right now. I'm not too worried about, you know, really sorting the crap store. What I actually think I would like to do, though, is actually get some use out of these sort of little spaces down here. And I realize they're super useful for things like air conditioning, because I can just put AC in there, I can put heating units in there, and it will work for the whole building. So that's possibly a really good idea. Let's do an AC unit just there, and we'll do one there as well, and we'll do one there, and we'll do one there. So that should be fine for AC. Then we can do central heating just there and there. And again, that should be okay. I don't think we're going to need to worry all too much about heating this place. It should be fine. So those little rooms actually get some use, which is nice. I would like to select the entire building, though. That is a thing I would like to do. So select the entire building. And that exterior color really needs to be changed. I just don't know what to. Let's see. If I just go to here and go to exterior. What have we got thus far? We have yellow and white. We have orange and white. We have red. We have blue. We don't have... Wait, do we have... No, we have green. We have red. We have sort of like... Yeah, okay. We do have green. I guess we don't really have pink, but that doesn't seem all too fitting. What about purple? I guess purple. What about a dark kind of purple, though? Something like that kind of looks alright. So that looks interesting. Yeah, I like that. That's the big, giant purple server building, which is kind of cool. So that's not so bad. What we will do, though, is just go ahead and I would like to select this. Is that actually the default style? That is the default style. Good lord, that's boring. This is going to become our new space for the support team. So what we'll do is just lay out some desks like this, and we can get a few employees across this space. Well, yeah, I guess that's okay. A few employees across there, and we'll get a few employees across this space as well. Because I think at the end of the day, it's a support team. It's not going to be a huge sort of development team. So I think a space like that's probably all right. I maybe want to put another row of desks in. I think, to be honest, I think I might. Yeah, I'll do another row of desks just here, like that, and that should be okay. Now, if we go to needs and we go to fridge, we can put a fridge in there. We can also put some toilets in here, which is super great. The problem is, it's potentially going to sort of mess with my windows, which is kind of not great. So, I think what I'm going to do, honestly, is I'm just going to leave the windows. I'm just going to leave them. Okay, that was a bit weird. The windows are fine. I'm not too worried about them. I think the staff will not mind too much. We'll do 5 toilets here, and then we can do sort of a lounge space over here. It's not actually going to be a lounge, but it's going to be a space where they can get food, they can get coffee, they can do what they want. So we'll go ahead and do... I guess we can do a sort of 2-meter end table there. We'll go to needs and we'll go to coffee machine, which can go just there. And I guess that's okay. We'll do a fridge in the corner as well. We're going to want another coffee machine, though. That's not enough. So we'll want, I guess one can go... We can get 2 more, I think. We'll get 2 more, and we'll get another fridge as well. So we'll put a fridge between those, and we'll put a coffee machine there and there. And I would actually like to unify this. In fact, I would like to select that, and then select all in the room, and then change the color to be blue, because I think that's just a nice... Okay, hold on a minute. I said change the color... Oh, for God's sake. Okay. To something like... not quite that. That was pretty close. So that'll be... Yeah, that'll do. That's close enough. Then all we need to do is change the interior color of this bloody room because it's horrible. So the floor is going to be wood. And then the colors are going to be interior. I'm going to say a sort of purpley color, but a kind of light purple. Well, maybe we'll do sort of a. We'll do a bit of a yellow, I think. A sort of yellow color looks all right. So that looks okay, and then the floor can be a dark, proper wood color. So something like that, I guess, works. That's an interesting color scheme for that space, but I'm kind of okay with it. Okay, this is actually kind of a nice space. I'm actually very happy with this. I do realize, though, I completely forgot to put in the phones for the support team, which is a little bit annoying. So, I do need to go about and do all of this, but this shouldn't take too long at all, to be honest. Just add in a bunch of these about the place. I don't know, I really like these just from an aesthetic standpoint. I think they look great. It's just nice to have a little bit of something extra on the tables here, and I realize I could totally change the color of them, and I haven't done that yet. Okay, select all of them, change the color, there we go. Oh, there's multiple parts. I can change the base and the handle. Okay, the base is white. The handle is going to be sort of a matching orange for the computers. That's kind of great. That's actually kind of great. Hold on there. Hold on. Oh, that's pretty close. Apply. That's adorable. That's adorable is what that is. But here's another question. Can I select all of those and select all of those, and then we change some colors so that the primary is that, the secondary is, there we go. Hold on a minute. That one? That's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's pretty good, but change the secondary and these back to what it was. Or maybe not, no. Change the seat to white. Oh, that's not bad, actually. I'm kind of okay with this. I make that a little bit lighter. There we go. That's an interesting look for the new support office, but I'm very much okay with it. Okay, what we need to do now is, of course, go ahead and change the old support office so that it's no longer for, it's no longer for the support team. It's going to be, okay, there we go. So you guys no longer work in there, so you can all go ahead and get the hell out of there. You now work in this new snazzy office over here, which is going to be great. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you'll pop to your new office at some point. There are some people coming over here, which is interesting, but I like that new building, honestly. I think it's kind of great. Support team is up to 22 people now. That should be about right. There's 24 desks in there, so it should go up to 23. If it's 25. I mean, it's 25 is not how many people there should be on the support team. That is incorrect. Why would it hire 25 people? There's 22 desks in there. It should have 23 when you consider the leader. Or something, yeah. I will accept all and close. Yeah, there you go. So why are there 25 people? Oh, also, 2.3, 11.9, and 28, they did really well. All of those things did really well, and I'm okay with that. But why are there 25 people in the support team? I'm actually kind of confused by this. The leader's there. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll wait for them to come into work, so that I can actually see where all of them go. Because I'm a little bit confused. Let's have a look at the reviews, though, and see what's up. So, yeah, Masterpiece, we're shining, and we're shocking, great. We're doing great things, basically, so, I mean, you know, no change there. That's kind of what we do here at the company. So, here's my question. You guys are all here, which is fine. Why are there 25 people in the support team, though? That's the question, isn't it? There shouldn't be. And I don't know why there are. So, let's have a look at their state and see what they're doing. So, you're sick and you're sick. That's okay. What we will do is fire you. And we'll fire you. Okay. So that's fine. Is it now going to go back up to 25 people? Yes, it is. Why? Where have we got listed for the support team? I'm really confused by this. I don't understand. Because the support team don't work in here. And there's how many bloody desks? Did I count this wrong? Was it 24? It was bloody 24, so it is correct. I just fired 2 people for no reason. I'm a horrible human being. It's fine, though. The support team is doing a fantastic job in here. They seem to love their new office, which is nice. So, everything is going pretty well. The new servers are... The running server's doing fine. The OS server's nothing on it. The crap store's doing fine. So everything is doing completely fine. Which is wonderful. So what I can do is I can actually go ahead and get rid of some of the old servers. So let's see what this is. This is the main dev server, which can be deleted because it's no longer necessary. So we'll just select all of that and delete all of those. This is the crap store server. Interesting. It can stick around. We do need that one, so that's fine. We have servers down here, right? Did I put servers in the basement? I did. The old OS servers out here. Well, that's interesting. I built a bloody structure specifically for it, so it's going bye-bye. There we go. That's interesting. That's good to be rid of that. Let's go ahead and just build a wall across here. And then, ooh, there we go. Then all we need to do is delete that. And we're good. So that's our servers all put in one building out there. And a building that I'm quite happy. I mean, it looks a little strange, don't get me wrong. If we go to this view, I mean, it's definitely an interesting looking building, but, okay, hold on. Let's just go to build mode first. It's an interesting looking building, but I'm quite happy with it. I think it's interesting in a good way, to be honest. The whole, you know, the whole Crapple complex is just, it's a nice place. I'm happy with it. I'm definitely happy with it. Let's just have a look in here. Yeah, that's my office. That's my office. Let's have a look. What else we got? Let's go have a look over here. This is that's what a regular employee office looks like. Let's see in the server room. Let's see what these look like. Hold on. There we go. So that's what server racks look like. Oh, is that a? So that's the pattern. Okay. Well, let's speed things up because I don't think I think I tweeted about this, but I don't think I actually I've actually showed this off in a video. So let's get some staff into work. There we go. And then I just want to pause because on each employee's computer there is actually like code, which is kind of cool, to be honest. That's actually, oh god, you guys blink when I've got the game paused? Go on, do it. Just there you go. Oh, that's weird. That's very strange. So what else we got in here? Like, what else is going on? Let's have a little look up into this. Does that actually have like a little thing underneath? No. Okay, what's the fridge? There's nothing in the fridge. Can I be in the fridge? Hello? This is oh wow, I can be in the fridge. That's a discovery. What else is there? I know there's if I go down here, again I tweeted about this one. There's actually like the books actually have names. There's Design versus Cake, Seeing Your Soul, Art for Dummies, Hacker 101. Yeah, Selling Your Soul. Yeah, so those are things which are. I don't like that these guys blink during the pause. That's really strange. Like really bloody strange. But whatever the case, it's oh wow. Have I zoomed in a bit? No, we're good. We're good. That's completely fine. Anyway, folks, I think we're probably good for today. We got this new building up. It's looking pretty great. We're making some good money on the CC project, which is, you know, pretty great as well. We've got Eyeglass CC doing its thing. We have Crap Music CC, Kryptonite 4, and Evil Alarm CC doing 20 million there, which is kind of crazy. So, not bad. Definitely not bad. I do, just before we wrap things up, want to have a look at the other companies because I want to see how they're doing. So, Macrobook, have they released anything recent? November 2002, they released Opti Blinds 11. It was great. The marketing's unavoidable, which is fantastic. I invested some money in that company. They've sold 500,000 units, and they've got 79 million. That's good. The problem is, and this is something I've actually seen discussed on the Steam community forums for Software Inc., is that stocks don't actually benefit you at all. And I mean at all. Like, you would think that me owning stocks in this company, I would get some of their profits. Nope. I just own part of the company and can buy it. It means I can buy it out. I'm pretty sure there's no... yeah, stocks don't actually grant me any money currently. I think eventually they will. I'm pretty sure somewhere down the line that is a plan with the game. Also, these guys released Tiger Blinds 3. And it's great. They're making some good money. That's fantastic. My competitors are doing okay. I mean, I could buy them out. I could spend 3.3 billion and buy out Microbook if I wanted to. I could buy out Stick Productions if I wanted to. And honestly, I might buy out Stick Productions. That would be interesting. That'd be very interesting. They were founded 10 years ago. I'm very tempted. I'm going to buy them. There we go. I just bought Stick Productions. I'm down to 1 billion. I'm no longer one of the most valuable companies. But I did just receive the rights to some products, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with it. What I'm going to do with it is I'm going to market this. I'm going to get my marketing team onto this particular thing here. Because my marketing team is very good at what they do. So let's get marketing Tiger Blinds 3. Which thus far, I mean, it did okay there, so this should be very interesting. Something else I saw discussed in the community forums, I think the developer said that he's looking into potentially having it be the case that when you buy out a company, you do acquire that company's staff. I would love that. That'd be kind of great. But whatever the case, Tiger Blinds 3 is going to bring in 51 million. Okay. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Stick Productions has been acquired by Crapple for a whopping £2.35 billion along with 3 original IPs. I mean, I don't mind. Wait a minute. 3 IPs? Are these all different? Like, are these not the follow-up? Are these not successors to each other? Are these all different IPs? Are they? Hold on, original IP. No. Wait a minute, what? They're console, right? So if I go to console... No, it is. Okay, so that isn't technically 3 IPs. I guess intellectual property, it kind of is, but it's a franchise. Whatever. It doesn't matter, I'm rambling. Whatever the case, folks, thank you kindly for watching. I've been the ConflictNerd, this has been Software Inc., and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.